Guys, you won't believe it. Oh shit, my mic settings. 1 second. Guys, you won't believe it. I'm sick. Again. I know. Crazy, isn't it? Hi everyone. Can I get a hi? Yena. Hello everyone. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm feeling a little bit better. Enough to at least be at my desk and do some work and stuff. But hope you guys are doing well. Happy post-Chinese New Year / Lunar New Year. I celebrate Chinese New Year because I am Chinese. But yes, hi everyone. Welcome in. Long time no see. I'm sorry for being the worst consistent streamer ever because I keep getting sick. I apologize. Hi boss, checked out some VODs in the Enfield stream. Love the vibe of your streams. Oh, thank you, Pollux Gaming. I appreciate it. Also, I saw that there was a birthday in the chat. Where's my kazoo? Happy birthday. Was it Russian Snowman? Happy birthday, Russian Snowman.
Glad you're feeling a bit better. Happy Lunar New Year. Fire Uma Musume time.
Happy birthday, Russian Snowman. I hope you had a good one. I hope you're able to get lots of yummy food and you were able to have a fun-filled day. But yes, hi everyone, welcome. And also, thank you to... there was some anonymous pups who gave me red envelopes through Stream Elements off stream. Young pup with the red envelope young pup. Thank you so much for the $10 tips respectively. Thank you. I thought it was really funny because I opened up my OBS and I was like, oh, I got red envelopes at my big age? I get red envelopes? Technically, you're supposed to give red envelopes if you're married, so don't know if those pups are married. If you guys don't know the tradition, on Chinese New Year's or Lunar New Year's, you get red envelopes if you are unmarried. If you're married, you have to give them. Yes, goated red envelopes. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much to the 2 young pups who gave me $10 in my red envelope. I appreciate it. I haven't gotten a red envelope in such a long time. Not because I'm married, just because I'm old. Fucked up, I know. Fucked up. My family doesn't give them to unmarried couples. They give them to only children, like under the age of 18. If you get married, will we get red envelope merch from you? You know what? That's not too bad of an idea, yeah. They're like pity gifts, kind of. Well, it's in my family, it's for children. You don't really get them if you're not a child. If you're over the age of 18, typically you don't get them anymore. Didn't know you spoke so well in Chinese. Have I not spoken Mandarin on stream before? Yeah, I do speak relatively fluent. I don't think I speak fluent enough to like talk about, I don't know, welding. I don't know why that was the first thing that popped into my head. I'm definitely not fluent enough to talk about welding. But I'm fluent enough to talk about like typical day-to-day topics, get around in China, all that good stuff. Also, lots of re-memberships today. It seems like today is everyone's membership date. Yatster, thank you so much for the 14 months on Twitch. Maldoran, thank you for the 14 months on Twitch. Russian Snowman, thank you so much for the 13 months on YouTube. Yesterday was my birthday. I'm able to drink now, so cheers. Oh my god, congratulations. Go easy on the alcohol. I promise it's not that fun. It's just alcohols. There's better things in life. But congratulations on being able to drink. Hobgoblin, why does it say that you're a new member? But thank you for the new membership, I suppose. Ryu, thank you so much for the 14 months on Twitch. Thank you, Boysenberry, for the 13 months on YouTube. Thank you for the infestation. Hope you get better soon. Thank you. I am slowly and surely getting better. It's just been a little bit rough because I think I got sick from the gym. And then because you know, it's pretty dirty in the gym, I think I got a mild infection in my throat. I think it's viral because it's only affecting one side of my throat. This all started happening when I started going to the gym, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's something at the gym that I keep like catching over and over again, because I've been sick for, I would say, the better of the last month. Just it's been on and off. Like I'll get sick and then I'll get better within the day, and I'll get sick again and I'll get better within the day, and then I'll get sick again, and then now I'm really sick, so sick with it. Do you wear a mask at the gym? No, I'm trying to build my immunity. I actually saw someone in chat comment if Yena has a weak constitution. The answer is actually yes, I do have a weak constitution. But I don't really talk about it too much because it's not synonymous with being like unhealthy, I guess. I actually am, I would say, pretty darn healthy. Like I do all the good healthy things. It's just that my body is not very synonymous with living. I have an IgA deficiency, which means that I don't produce antibodies as well, which means that I have a higher risk of like reinfection. I have a higher risk of, once I'm infected, having complications from infections. I have a higher risk of healing from infections, so it sometimes takes me a longer time to heal from infections and stuff. You think there might be something the gym's there? And I think it's just the season, man. 'Tis the season of illness and ickiness. I will say, I do think something has been going around. I don't know if anyone else has gotten sick to this degree, like me, but I have a really swollen tonsil right now that's making it kind of hard to speak. You might hear it in the rasp of my voice a little bit. It's just like my throat's really, really swollen and it's kind of closed up, so it's kind of hard to breathe as well. And my nose is also congested. So it's just like a lot of upper respiratory stuff, but it's mainly condensed into my tonsils. Yeah, I'm immunocompromised. It's not to say, okay, I need to make it very clear because I feel like people see me and they're like, oh, she's immunocompromised, which means she's probably not healthy. I'm very healthy. I eat super well. I go to the gym. I exercise. I would say I'm very fit. I just was not born synonymously with living. My body just does not like being healthy. But yeah, ever since COVID happened, my immunity has been pretty bad. So I've been trying my best to go out and expose myself to more stuff to kind of bring my immunity back up. Because when I was living in New York, I was actually pretty much totally okay. The first few months were rough when I moved to New York, but like after I lived there for about a year-ish, I was like a-okay. I never got sick. But ever since COVID happened, I think my immunity just like completely lost touch with the human world and human world illnesses. So I'm trying to go outside more to expose myself to, you know, more stuff. But in the process of doing so, I will be dying for a bit. Hopefully, this last year has been a lot of me trying to go out more ever since COVID happened. So hopefully after this last year, I will be getting less sick more often. I'll be getting less sick more often? I'll be getting... Does that make sense? Grammatically? Less sick more often. I'll be getting... What? No. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Also, Mimi Q, thank you so much for the $5 tip. Glad you're feeling a bit better. Happy Lunar Year. Fire Uma Musume time. Yes, sir. It's Fire Uma Musume year. Less sick often. Yes, I will be getting less sick. Less often sick? Do both work? I'll be getting sick less often. There we go. There we go. Have you ever thought of telling your immune system no? You know, that's really funny because I recently saw something about how like your own self-speak can change the way your body acts. I don't know if you guys saw that article. I saw it on Twitter. I didn't really look too much into it because, you know, never trust everything you see on the internet. But There was this article that was like, oh yeah, like if you tell yourself you're stupid, your brain can actually wire yourself into thinking that you're actually stupid and like become more stupider. Or like if you say that you're miserable and you have a like, you know, you're lazy or like stuff like that, your body will wire itself to be more lazy. I don't know how true it is, but yeah, you know what? I should just tell my immune system, hey, be better. Stop being bad. Also, thank you so much to Scratch Me Out for the 1 biddy. I appreciate it. Take your time and don't push yourself too hard this stream. We love you, big sister. Get well. So thank you. I appreciate it. I won't. Don't worry, guys. I want to stream just because I'm gonna be flying out tomorrow. I know, terrible combination. I'm sick and I'm also gonna be on a plane. I will be wearing 2 masks to try to make sure I don't get anyone else sick at least. But unfortunately, the parents call. The parents call for me. The palpable tension of my family home calls for me in ways of hey, why haven't you visited home in 4 years? And I'm like, I wonder, guys. I wonder why I haven't visited home in 4 years. Gorkid, thank you so much for the 12 months. Happy 1 year on YouTube. Hope you feel better soon, boss. Can't wait for the next Yap stream. Well, this is gonna probably be a Yap stream in its own, so if you can make some time for today, this is gonna be a pseudo Yap stream. Maybe a little bit low energy, because, you know, I'm still trekking through the illness a little bit. Shark, thank you so much for the 14 months on Twitch. And Takadoma, thank you for the 14 months on Twitch as well. Top, thank you so much for the 13 months on YouTube. 13 months with my frail Victorian white boy. Oh, that's fucked up, bro. That's so fucked up. What the hell? It's criminal how vigil you gotta be, but Yum Puff stand sentinel to any of your streams. Please, boss. It's eat hot chip and lie, not play Minecraft and get down with the sickness. How did you know I was thinking about playing Minecraft this stream? Nah, I don't know if I will play Minecraft. I probably won't, just because the stream probably won't be super long. I just want to get a stream in because I'm flying out tomorrow, so I wanted to do one last stream before I flew out. Metilic, thank you so much for the 12 months on YouTube. Happy 1 year. I haven't caught a lot of streams lately, so this is probably a backlog, but happy 1 year. Time flies. I know, time flies indeed. Nadaran, thank you so much for the 13 months. Sorry to hear you're sick again. Hopefully you feel better soon. I think this is, like I said earlier, I think this is the same sickness I've been fighting for the last, like, month or so. So I'm not super surprised that it finally caught up to me. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse than this. Honestly, it hasn't been that bad. I will say, like, of all the times I've gotten sick this past year, this is probably the least severe that I've had in the course of my sicknesses throughout 2025. Definitely, like, not super woozy. I don't have a fever. My congestion is clearing up slightly. I'm not, like, blowing through freaking rolls and rolls of toilet paper just to blow my nose, you know? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Yesterday was a little bit more rough. I was actually thinking about streaming yesterday, and then I got up and I went to my computer and I was like, oh. But today I got up and went to my computer and I was not like, oh. So, you know, hey man, we take those. Also, Lucian, thank you so much for the 11 months on YouTube. Another milestone making up for evil YouTube keeping me away from my 1 year milestone. Welcoming a great 13 months. It'd be saying otherwise. Thank you so much, Lucian, for the 11 months. I appreciate it. I believe you. I believe you. Also, Mimikyu, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Who forgot to wipe the equipment after using it? You made her Oshi sick. It's okay, guys. It's character growth. It's character growth. My immune system is going through its training arc right now. And in 2026, I'm gonna be not sick for the entire year. Boom. Until I travel out of state and I contract some out of state virus that is not in the States. Also, Vader, thank you so much for the super chat. Hope you're feeling better now. I am feeling moderately better. I'm definitely feeling moderately better. So, yeah. You guys don't have to worry about me. I will pace myself. If I'm not feeling good, I will let you guys know and end stream. But I just wanted to see you guys. It's been a hot second. And I don't think I'll be able to stream too much when I'm away because I don't know. I don't know how much my parents will be out of the house. They technically don't know that I stream. They only know that I work at a company that's based out of Japan. So I can only stream if they're not home, and I don't know if there's gonna be a chance where they're not home. So yeah. I might not be able to see you guys this weekend because I'll be at my family home instead of my actual apartment home. Also, Brad, thank you so much for the 14 months tier 3 on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you. Go back to bed. I'm fine. Mall of the West, thank you so much for the 14 months on Twitch as well. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, April, thank you so much for the 13 months on YouTube. 13 months of membership. Over a year now, huh? Hope you've had a good, okay time with your family. Hope you have an okay time with your family. I hope we have all this, and I hope we have all the strength to keep trucking. Get better soon, boss. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Lots of 13 months today. Yeah, lots of people re-membershiping today. I think it was because the renewal date for a lot of people was yesterday, I believe. And so a lot of people are getting their renewals in today because I didn't stream yesterday. Also, Abel, thank you so much for the 13 months Yumpup Plus. And Joe, thank you so much for the 11 months Yenfestation. Glad you're starting to feel better. Maybe you're running on Lunar New Year time now, so 2026. True! Oh my god, so real, so real. Maybe this is the last sickness I'm gonna get in 2025 of the Lunar New Year calendar, and now 2026 is gonna be my year. I'm never gonna get sick ever again. True. Have to speak it into existence. Chamomile, thank you so much for the 3 months on Twitch. Let's pretend there's another 10 months. Oh my god, wait, why is everyone re-membershipping? Holy shit, what the heck? Why is everyone re-membershipping today? Oh my god, this is just freaking... This is just like a super chat reading stream. Except I'm just reading memberships. Holy crap. That's crazy. New title, my daughter is secretly the world's most famous streamer, and now I have to pretend like I don't know. That's actually kind of a cool premise. I would read that. I wouldn't say I'm world's most famous, though. Until I get there, I can't tell my parents that I'm a streamer. Voltkin, thank you so much for the Yumpup Plus. I appreciate it. For 9 months. Oh my god, you have a Yumpup baby now. Congratulations. What are you gonna name your child? Also, Lost Shore, thank you so much for the 13 months. A Yenfestation. Yena, knock on wood. I'm knocking on so much wood. Everyone knock on wood right now. Everyone knock on any wood you have available. Jean Pierre, thank you so much for the 12 months. A Yenfestation. Happy 1 year. And Lilith, thank you so much for the 11 months of Yumpup Plus. Thank you, Dead Space, for the 10 months of Yumpup Plus as well. Sadly, only at 10. No, don't say sadly. Gladly at 10. You've spent a whole 10 months here. That's a lot of time. Yumpups can produce. Yeah, every 9 months you spend in the Yena Youngblood community, you get a new pup. You know, 9 months. That's how long it takes for you to birth a child. How was Lunar New Year? It was good. I didn't really do much. I was kind of just sick in bed. I just watched anime. I watched the slime anime. I have unfortunate opinions about it. I watched... Okay, listen. I gave it not the 3-episode special. I gave it the 2-season special. I watched the full 2 seasons. Too much boing? It's not just that. It's that I feel like... Okay, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say about the slime anime. Yes, the isekai slime anime. The initial premise was very cool. And I was actually really interested because I was like, oh, that's cool that they're doing this thing where it's like the monster's perspective. Kind of like, you know, what's that one isekai spider anime? Kumo something. Like kind of like that series where like they do it from the monster's perspective. I think that's pretty neat, you know? I actually like the civil engineering part of it. I think it's cool. Like, I think it's very fun. But it becomes a mess of just like everyone eventually has the same exact attitude towards the main character's powers. And then there's like a lot of fan service that feels very strange to me. Not in the sense of like, I don't know how, okay. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, so it's like Rimuru, right? The main character is portrayed as this like guy who's a virgin, who's never touched a woman in his life, but is also just a really respectful dude, like a really normal guy, right? But then he goes all like Oonga Boonga over boobies. And it's just like, I don't know what kind of characterization you want me to get from this character. Is he like a Oonga Boonga pervert? Or is he a respectful guy who respects women? I have no idea. Lewis, thank you so much for the 14 months on Twitch. Welcome in. Also, that Matt, thank you so much for the 11 months on YouTube. And Anna, thank you for the 13 months on YouTube as well. Happy New Year, Ramadan. Oh yeah, today's also Ramadan, right? The start of Ramadan? True. There's a reason he told his boy to wipe his hard drive. I understand that, but it's like the characterization of his character just feels like he's meant to be both sides of the coin. He's meant to be this perfect character that is super charismatic that everyone loves, but he's also meant to be a pervert for the sake of like fan service. As generic as possible, some men. I wouldn't even say he's generic as possible, okay? Because like I think it's really cool that they portray him, she, they, whatever as asexual or asexual. No, asex. What would the term be here? No gender. Like I think it's cool, but it's just it feels like they don't know what kind of audience to cater to. And it just ends up kind of muddling into something, a little something for everyone, but not like in a specific direction. Agender, yes. Like Gurimaru is supposed to be genderless, right? Like, and I think they do a pretty good job of portraying that. It's an isekai, unfortunately, that's common with them. I just had hopes because it's such a well-loved isekai that everyone talks about, and it seems like people do enjoy quite well, and it keeps getting recommended to me as like an isekai that kind of like subverts the genre a little bit, and I'm like, it's okay. I think it's an enjoyable watch. I think it's entertaining, but the comparison I have for it is like it's like the soul leveling of isekai animes. Like it's enjoyable to watch. I think it's entertaining, but like you can't take it too seriously. Heard depending on the zodiac year, you'll be more prosperous. Is the year of the horse your year? I can't answer that because that might potentially dox me. Guys, you should never tell people what year of the Chinese zodiac calendar you are because it's very specific to certain years that you were born and it can dox your age. So be careful. If you want a good isekai ReZero, okay, you're gonna hate me when I say this. I watched the last episode, I think ReZero season 2 or something. What season was out in 2017? 2017. Was it season 2? But I like solo. Listen, there's nothing wrong with liking oh, sorry, my tracking stopped. There's nothing wrong with liking solo leveling. Like, I don't think solo leveling is... Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't think solo leveling is bad media. It's just not media that has a lot of depth. And that's okay. Like, listen, man. I think having a fun little quirky show to watch about a power fantasy of a guy who's really, really OP and has basically zero character development is fine. You know, if that's enjoyable to you. I just don't think it's not media that's very compelling for a viewer. And that's okay. Not all media has to be compelling. That's why I think slime is like the same thing. The isekai slime anime. It's like comparing, for example, Dungeon Meshi. in comparison. Yeah, he has anti-character. He devolves as a character. He just becomes God. It's okay to watch. Yes, it's okay to watch for fun. I don't think there's anything wrong with liking series. I don't think there's anything wrong with liking a series because it's just fun to watch. And listen, man, I think the anime is actually done pretty well. It's pretty hype. I watched the Solo Leveling anime. I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta enjoy junk food, true. But it's like, you can't compare, like, say, the slime isekai to, like, Dungeon Meshi, you know? Where it has thematics of, like, a circle of life, life and death, desire. It has, like, a lot more stuff that touches upon the human psyche, you know? Like, it's just not comparable. It's a different kind of food. We got nothing but aura and hype moments, yes. Aura, hype moments, and character de-evolution. My ideal series can be described as the indomitable human spirit. Yes, that's what I like too. I also like the indomitable human spirit. I like characters that struggle. I think the struggle is what makes us human, and it's very, very real to see that in media. Which is why I think I liked, I would say, like, My Hero Academia, right, isn't, like, the most compelling piece of media. Like, they touch upon some topics that maybe are a bit more in-depth to, like, social commentary and stuff like that, but it's not really that in-depth. Like, they have, like, maybe, like, a side episode about it, or, like, it's a loose concept that runs in the background kind of deal. But, like, it's really, really fun to watch because you want to cheer for the underdog. Power fantasy can be good as well as struggles to the top. It depends. I mean, it just depends on what kind of food you want, right? Just depends on what kind of food you want. Hello, your motto is so cool. Hello, welcome in, Haru. Thank you so much for the compliment. I don't watch Solo Leveling because it's good. I watch it because it fulfills my shonen hype print. Exactly. Have you heard of an anime called Monster? I have. I've actually have it on my list of things to watch. I might actually go ahead and watch that next because I just finished the second season of the Slime anime. And the next thing on the list is the movie, which I don't know if I want to watch. Maybe I'll have it on the background or something. But yeah, I was thinking about watching Monster next, actually, because it's been recommended to me by multiple people. If you like fighting martial arts anime, you should watch Kengen Ashura. I've actually heard of Kengen Ashura. It's an older one, right? Is this by the same guy that... Wait, hold on. Oh! Is this by the same guy who made Baki? I think I actually have seen this, or a few episodes of this before. Fun fact, Kengen Ashura and Danberu Nankiro ga Motteru exist in the same... I don't know what that second one is. I've never heard of that second one. Baki is some of the ugliest characters I've seen. Oh my god, yeah! No, that's what's... Okay, people have recommended me to watch Baki because apparently it's just, like, ridiculous. Just absolutely insane circumstances and scenarios. But... I just can't bring myself to watch it because I just do not like the art. It just looks so freaking, you know, like... Oh, how many dumbbells can you lift? Really? Who said that? Who confirmed that fact? If it's not the author of the series, then... Jojo blushes at how bizarre Baki. No, truly. It looks insane. Every single clip I've seen about Baki is just like, what the fuck is this even about? I think I saw one where they were playing like rock, paper, scissors or something, and the guy was just like flexing his hands. Crazy, man. Crazy. Baki is purely for fun, but the story is very fulfilling, compelling. Really? My wish for a Baki watch along shattered.
Boss,
Okay, I don't mind.
Or should I put 500
I don't
on red?
mind doing a Baki watch along because I think it would be funny to watch the funny show with young pups. The only show that's more insane than Baki, really? Golden Kamui? I don't think Golden Kamui was that insane. I just thought it was very. How do I say it? They're not afraid to. They're not afraid to be a bit more crass with their humor and their content. There is that fight. I know exactly what you're talking about. The Jorkanet fight. I've seen the clip on Twitter, and I had to search it up to see if it was actually real from the anime. Okay, listen. Okay. But what I mean by ridiculous in the sense of like, I think it's two different types of ridiculous though, you know? Like, if Baki is like the coin of mundane ridiculous, Golden Kamui is like the side of like, why is this so homoerotic? Also, Cripple can fish. Boss, should I pay bills or should I put 500? Pay your bills. What the fuck? No, don't put 500 on red. You can put $50 on red, but pay your bills first. Thank you for the $5 tip, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, the what fight? The Jorkanet fight. If you guys haven't seen it before, I implore you to watch it just because of how ridiculous it is. If you search up Golden I don't even know what you would search up actually. I just saw it on Twitter. Let's see. Golden Kamui Jorkanet. Jorkanet. Let's see if this pops up. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they call there's a clip on YouTube you can find. It's called Sperm Fight. Yeah, do with that information what you will. If you want to watch it, that's up to you. Jorkanet fight. Didn't they eat crab and have gay legs? Well, okay. I don't think it was crab. I think it was like some sort of... Was it an otter? Was it otter meat? It was some sort of meat. Golden Kamui. But yeah, they ate some sort of meat, and then it was apparently an aphrodisiac. And then there's like a scene of them like slapping each other's ass in the sauna. What the fuck? This sounds ridiculous. No, you're right. I'm sorry. My fault, man. Golden Kamui is insane. Oh my goodness. Searched it right now. The first thing is Mexican jerk off. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I found one that said it's called Sperm Fight. What's up, boss? How's being sick? You know, not great, but not terrible. I don't hate it. Not the most sick I've been, so we're doing pretty good. Not bad, you know? I was definitely more sick at another point in 2025, so I take those wins. I take the W's of not being as severely sick. The scene of the two guys doing the sperm fight is from Golden Kamui. Yes, it is. There's also there's also a scene of they're like in the sauna together, and then like they start slapping each other's ass. That's Golden Kamui, right? It's a ridiculous show. Surprisingly, it's actually, with how many insane moments there are, it's actually quite serious. Like, the media is actually quite... like suspense, thriller, a little bit of gore leaning. Like, I know these sound ridiculous and these sound very funny. But the bulk of the anime is actually pretty intense. KJ, thank you so much for the 13 months of Yenfestation. We down with the sickness. Yeah, I'm gonna get you guys all sick. It's like the get pregnant meme, except instead of get pregnant, get sick, get sick. Blah, 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 blah. Still doesn't sound as crazy as Baki. I don't know what actually happens in Baki, so I can't really attest to it. Well, but just all the clip you were talking about, that's gonna be unremovable for a while. Thanks, boss. Hey, listen, I said do with it what you will. You have free will. That was your decision, not mine, okay? My hands are clean. There's a channel called Third Impact. They review insane or out of context moments from anime. You'll find a lot of recommendations quickly. Dude, okay. That's how I felt when I watched the freaking OVA of the slime anime. There's an OVA episode of the slime anime where it's just tentacle monsters. And you know that one picture of the guy taking off his headphones? Like, oh my god, fucking hell. That was me. I was like, are you fucking serious? Tentacles? Tentacles? God freaking damn it. How fan servicey can you get, man? There's a scene in Baki where a guy takes out a gun to intimidate someone. He shoots himself through the cheeks, then blows the blood out of... What? What the fuck? What? Sentences that have never been said ever in the world. Insane. What did you just say? Okay, hold on. How many episodes are there in Baki? Let's see. Can I watch Baki? Oh, it's on Netflix? Huh, it's not on Crunchyroll. Let me see. How many episodes of Baki? Baki has 130 episodes? What? That's kind of crazy. Why does it have so many episodes? Who's watching this? Baki getting pissed on and smiling about it was absolutely vital to the plot. Like pee? Do you mean like pissed on as in like we're shitting on the anime, or like pee? Like he gets physically peed on? I really recommend Golden Kamuy. It's so good. I really like it too. Yeah, I thought it was a very good anime. I caught up to the anime when it had released. I haven't watched the newer seasons though. How do you keep getting sick, girl? I'm immunocompromised! I know I don't give off immunocompromised vibes, but I promise you guys, the blood tests say that I don't have a lot of white blood cells and antibodies. I have IgA deficiency, that's what it's called. So I get sick very easily, and it takes me a long time to recover from being sick. Yeah, Yena's sick. Sick nasty with it, true. Welcome in, bro. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Anyone want to give me their white blood cells? I'm taking donation offerings. Give me your plasma. I actually have thought about getting infusions. Apparently it can help, but there's a risk of there's a risk of rejection always, so I would rather not. Plus it's expensive. It's really expensive. What type are you? I am AB, not sure whether negative or positive. AB something. I get sick like once a year for 2 days max. You're so lucky, man. I get like all my shots too. Like if I don't get my shots, I get even more sick. There's this one year I forgot to get my flu shot and I had to go to the hospital. Like I genuinely had influenza and had to go to the hospital. I was like, well, this is it, guys. Peace out. I'm fucking dead. I'm type O, but I think plasma. Yeah, plasma. I can only get type AB plasma, I think. I think I'm a universal donor for blood or hemoglobin, but I'm not a universal. Oh, sorry, I'm a universal receiver for hemoglobin, but I'm not a universal receiver for plasma. I think I'm a universal donor for plasma, but I'm not a universal receiver. Oh, wow. Glad you're alive. Yep. Thanks, guys. Glad I'm alive, too. Glad to be here. Being an anime girl on the internet. I thought universal ones are type O's. Universal for hemoglobin, for blood, is type O. Oh, we're sorry. All right. Universal donors for hemoglobin is type O. But type O's are universal receivers for plasma, I believe. Someone fact check me on that. I'm not a blood expert. Actually, what do you even call a blood expert? Blood scientist.
Universal receiver blood type, huh? Just like boss keep receiving our lunch money.
A hematologist. I'm not a hematologist. I don't know if that's actually true. That's just what I've heard. A necromancer. True. Universal receiver blood type, huh? Just like boss keeps receiving our lunch money. Paprika, thank you so much for the $5 tip. I appreciate it. Thank you. Kind of weird how that works. Yeah, it's kind of strange. I don't know why that is. Also, I saw someone ask earlier if the alerts have been fixed. No, the alerts have not been fixed. I'm very sorry. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my alerts. They'll get fixed. They'll get fixed one day. They'll get fixed eventually. I didn't get a chance to fix them because I didn't end up doing the member stream on a Sunday, because that was like when I got really, really sick. Well, Becca, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Totally unrelated. Have you considered making your jacket into merch? Yes, that's actually one of my dono goals, or my donathon happening next month. Next co-working stream for sure. Yes, next co-working stream for sure. Guys, if I did a what if I did a POV oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, I got it. Sorry. What if I did a POV you're a teenager and living in my family home while my parents are arguing in the background? Working stream. Kind of weird that type O can only take type O plasma. Oh, wait, really? Are they not universal receivers for plasma? Too real. Yeah, take you back to 2014. You're fresh out of high school. You're on summer break. You want to go outside and go to your friend's house, or your parents won't let you, so you have to stay inside and be quiet and do your kumon. Trying to do your homework while your parents argue over bills in the other room. It's fucked up, bro. Good evening from Japan. Good evening. Guys, I'm going to Japan soon. Do you guys have any places you highly recommend visiting? I don't really know where I'm going yet. Definitely probably to Tokyo, because that's where I'm landing. But do you guys have any recommendations of where to go? Oi, too real. You know that Asian mom to help you focus video? Yes, it's so funny. I think it's hilarious. The one that where she just keeps like walking past the door. I recommend visiting Japan when you go to Japan. Thank you. I will make sure to do that. I will try my best to hit that on my bucket list. Akihabara. I want to go to Shibuya. Because I wanna take a. It's so stupid. I want to take a video there of me just saying, "So this is where the incident happened," and I just upload that to YouTube Shorts, no context. Akihabara, Hokkaido, Tokyo only. Where is Hokkaido? I don't think I'm going to Hokkaido. Where's Sapporo? Guys, okay, I only just recently found out that Tokyo is like not just like one city, if that makes sense. Like there's like a multiple different cities surrounding Tokyo that are also like very close together. I thought for some reason that like Akihabara and like Shibuya and like Tokyo, they were all like very, very far apart for each other. And then I saw the map and I was like, oh, so it's very easy to go to like visit different cities if you just like station yourself in Tokyo. Yeah, I thought it was like LA and San Francisco kind of deal, you know? Shibuya incident short would be peak. Yeah, literally there was the first when we were talking about travel plans. I brought up to my travel mates. I was like, this is the first thing I have to do in
Bills are
Japan.
paid off, boss, and I don't online gamble.
Bills are paid off, boss, and I don't online gamble. Good. I'm glad. No one should be online gambling. No one should be in real life gambling either. You can do it for fun, but don't do it for livelihood. But thank you so much, Crip Walking Fish, for the $5 tip. I appreciate it. Thank you. You should visit Okinawa. Is Okinawa close to either Osaka or Tokyo? Kobe is one of the best cities I experienced. Need Arima Onsen. I don't think... Kobe is kind of far, right? From both of those places? Tokyo has 23 different wards. Yena's evil kitchen because she's cooking in Shibuya. If my mind doesn't fail me, I took a bullet train going from Hiroshima to Tokyo. I don't actually think I'll have that much time in Japan, so I think I'm just gonna try to hit Tokyo and Osaka. I know Kyoto's close to Osaka. And so is Nara Park, right? Kuro Neko Pizza. Pizza in Japan? Yena, it's its own island. I don't know geography. Listen, I don't even know American geography. I don't know where Minnesota is. Guys, I don't know Japanese geography. I'm sorry. Sitting in an onsen looking at Mount Fuji is an experience. I wanted to try to climb Mount Fuji, but I don't think we're gonna have a chance to be able to do so this trip, because I think in order to streamline visiting like the major hotspots and stuff, I think I'm only gonna be able to hit Tokyo and Kyoto. Not Kyoto, Osaka. But I wanna climb Mount Fuji one day. That's on my bucket list. I want to climb Mount Fuji and go Fuji-san at the very top. Yena, why are you? I don't know. Why am I? Pizza in Japan is crazy. I want to try about learning. Really? Pizza in Japan is good? Like crazy good? Hakone, if you want to chill by the lake and go to some onsens pretty close to Tokyo. Ooh, I will keep that in mind. Fuji-san! A friend spent New Year's on Mount Fuji. He does not recommend. Oh, wait, why? I mean, I just want to climb it. Like, I don't want to spend time up there. I just want to climb it. Just want to say that I was able to climb Mount Fuji, you know? Good evening, Yena. Hope you get better soon. Thank you, Hiryu. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. I climbed it. I hated it. Wait, why? Why'd you guys hate it? You can't climb depending on what time of the year it is. Like, it'll be closed during March. Oh, really? You spend midnight on New Year's Eve on top of a dang mountain in the ocean. I think that sounds very relaxing. I don't know. I really like, I don't know if you guys have ever done one of those getaway homes. There's a thing in America called getaway homes where it's like little like glamping cabins, but it's like trailer cabins kind of. Well, some of them are trailers, some of them are actually like small cabins. But it's like meant to be like a, like, oh, you go and experience nature and you like get offline and you like, you know, don't go on the internet and you like reconnect with your roots and stuff. And I really enjoyed it. I love having every reason to not be on the internet. I think it is very important to have reasons to not be on the internet. Bianco, thank you so much for the 13 months. I appreciate it. May you feel better soon, Yena. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 13 months as well. Thank you. Thank you. Todoroki Valley? The only natural gorge in Tokyo? Yeah, and then I can go there and I can be like... Shut up! No, I won't be annoying. I won't be one of those tourists, I promise. A goal of mine in life is to bike across Japan, particularly Mount Fuji bike trails. I grew up watching Yowamushi pedal. I want to experience that sort of painful... Yeah, I want to do that once too. I definitely want to revisit Japan at some point. Because I feel like I'm not going to be able to actually go to like the more, I guess like local experiences this time around. Just because, I'm gonna be hitting all like the tourist hotspots. It's my first time. I've never been before. I've always wanted to go when I was younger, but one thing led to another, and I just never really got a chance to travel. It's actually really sad. I talked about this on a different stream, but like I never really got a chance to travel when I was younger because I was so focused on doing well in school and then saving money for a house, and then the only time I got to travel was in college when I traveled abroad for study in Italy, which is really, really awesome. I had a great experience, but it was partially for schooling because I needed a language credit to graduate, and it was covered by my scholarship technically. So it was very, very, you know, it was very, very affordable for me to go study in Italy for the summer. But like I never got a chance to really go travel myself for the sake of travel. Even this trip, it's gonna be technically for work. So I wanna go to Japan one time in the future for just the purpose of going to Japan, you know? I mean, I'll probably still make content because, you know, if I'm gonna be in Japan, I might as well make content. Yes, where I passed down was blessed by the Pope, yes. At the Vatican. If you stream there, you'll probably meet the Pepsi guy. No, I would never stream in live places. I think I'd be too scared to be doxxed if I was streaming in live places. I think it's a lot easier for content creators who are more open with sharing their face, but like, I definitely don't want to be found. I want to be not found. I want to be hidden. Remember to visit the Imperial Palaces too. Yeah, I want to. I want to go hit all the touristy spots, you know? And I also want to eat a lot of fish. I want to eat a lot of fish. I love fish. I love fish so much. And I'm so like I have a craving for sushi basically every other week. So I want to go eat so much sushi while I'm there and get mercury poisoning from how much sushi I'm eating. That is the amount of sushi I want to eat. Absolutely, and people should respect that, but we can't have nice things. Yeah, I mean, that's why you gotta be careful about what internet you release into... What internet? What information you release into the internet. Sorry, I misspoke. Tolga, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I really recommend you try the sea urchin donburi. What's donburi? Donburi. Oh, is it just like a rice bowl? Oh, rice bowl dish. Last time I've been there, I only had 2 to 3 days. Kind of sad. I think I'm gonna have like 2-ish weeks or so. I'll be gone for a while. You might still see some streams just because I'll be bringing my like streaming laptop and stuff like that. But I will be gone for a while. So you guys may not see me for a hot second. when I go travel. Also, Celestial Wolf, hello, welcome in. Yena sick, get some sleep, take meds. I did. I got a lot of sleep in the last 3 days. Today was the first day I actually started feeling a little bit better. So I am doing a little stream. Want to see you guys, want to yap for a bit. I missed you all. I'm also traveling tomorrow, so I most likely won't be around for the weekend. I'll try to do a stream if I can fit one in when the parents aren't home. God, it's just like being in freaking high school again, man. This is how I used to do content and stuff when I was in high school. I would wait for both of my parents to be out of the house, and then I would like sneak into my closet. I had this whole thing set up when I was younger, because I used to record covers and stuff, right? But like my parents never knew that I recorded covers and stuff, so I didn't want them to think that I was into like anime and stuff, because then they would probably like take it away. My parents were very much so the kind of people like only focus on your studies. You'll have time you'll have time to have fun later on. You know, like do your Kumon. You can't have any interests except for violin and piano, etc., etc. But I also really enjoyed singing, and I really enjoyed making covers and stuff. And when I was in high school, I would wait for both of my parents to be out, and I would set up like a little contraption. I had like, I don't know how to explain it. Okay. I had like, so the garage door for my house specifically causes like pressure because it's so tight. So when you close it, it causes a pressure shift, and I could feel it on the floors. And so I specifically set up like a coin balanced on like something in that room where the floor would be a little bit shifted whenever the garage door would close. So I could hear when people came home. And then I would record in the closet. Unlocking the sixth sense just to get free time. And then whenever they would come home, I would quickly scramble to my desk and open my Kumon books. The closet utate grind was my life in high school too. Yep. Yeah. Actually, if you were ever active in the years of 2011 to 15-ish, that was when I was the most active. You may have known me because I was actually very, very active in the community. I was active during the time before it was even called Utaites. It was only called Utaites on Nico Nico Doga. And then we called ourselves nothing because we were just all on YTC forums. Kids can't have hobbies, so toxic. Yeah, my parents were not the best parents growing up. And then they question why I don't want to go home. Do you think those stereotypes have faded by now of like general Asian parents or like of my Asian parents? I don't want to risk it just because like my parents are very, how do I say this? They're very stuck in the past, in the sense of like tradition. And they're very much so like women should be subservient. Women should not make money. Women should marry into like a person who will care for them. Like my parents don't even know that I'm bi. My parents don't know that I'm bi. They don't know that I stream. They don't know basically anything. Yeah, my parents are, they're very, very traditional. I think they're trying their best to be better. But I actually had a lot of gender trauma growing up because they wanted a boy, and obviously I am not a boy. So when I was growing up, my dad very much so tried to force me into the role of the man in the house, or I guess the person that would carry on the bloodline. And then my mom was very much so trying to form me into the subservient woman, petite, proper kind of stereotype, you know? And it was very conflicting as a child. As a child who didn't really understand better, it was very, very conflicting. They don't know you're a hyena or a VTuber. Yeah. Yeah, my fully human parents birthed a hyena VTuber and they have no idea. Zarzaros, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by as well. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Yeah, it was a lot of pressure. And for a while I was very gender confused because I was like, I don't know if I want to be a woman, and I also don't know if I want to be a man. And honestly, I still really haven't figured it all out yet. I think I'm kind of just at a point where it's like, I don't really care what you call me, you know? I think I'm just Yena Youngblood, you know? I'm just me. I like what I like, and I do what I do. And then if you want to perceive me in a certain way or one another, that's fine, you know? I don't have any preference. Good day, Yena. Call me JB. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I hate parents who use their children to mold a smaller version of themselves. I think it sucks because my parents don't really like each other, which is why, honestly, I'm surprised. So, like, okay, for context, I moved away from home like about 4 years ago. And it's been a long, long time since I've seen my parents together because I've had my mom come over on her own. I've had my dad come over on her own, or on his own, sorry. Whoa, feminization of my dad, oops. But I haven't really been with them together in a very, very long time. And reason for that is because my dad left home when I was going off to college. He's always had, I think, repressed, I don't want to say hatred, but I think he's always had repressed feelings against me of like, this kid kind of ruined my life kind of deal. Because my parents didn't mean to have me. I was an accident. They were actually going to break up before before they got pregnant with me. And so growing up, I had a lot of blame shifted on me. I mean, listen, it's in the past. Like, it sucks to hear that as a kid, but you know, I've been to therapy. I'm over it. But like, there's been a lot of blame that shifted onto me of like, oh, if we didn't have this kid, then we wouldn't be in this position. Because like abortion is very, very looked down upon in mainland China, especially with such a traditional family as my own. So that wasn't really a decision that they could make. And so they had to get married. They had to have me. And my dad actually left home when I turned 1 year old. He left to go to America. And then my mom chased him down and was like, you have to take responsibility for this kid. And then I came to America and then I was here. And then after I went off to college, he left to go back to China. So it was rough because it was a lot of like, well, I guess it's never been directly said to me, but it's been very heavily applied that I'm not wanted, you know? But this is all to say that this is in the past. I think both of my parents have done a lot of soul searching, and they haven't gone to therapy as much as I recommend it. But I think both of my parents have done a lot of soul searching, and both of my parents have done a lot of growth in their own regards. And I think they're trying their best in their own ways to be better parents. It's not your fault you were born. That's what I'm saying, man. What the heck? I didn't choose to be born. Man, if I were to be chosen to be born, I would have chosen myself a better body, man. The fuck? This shit sucks. With all respect, they can scramble. I mean, okay, listen. I don't want anyone to speak poorly about my parents, because obviously, like, I understand it's infuriating to hear that, like, there was a lot of mistreatment that happened when I was younger, but I am doing my best to forgive my parents, so I don't want anyone else to also hate them as well. I think end of the day, it just goes to show that, you know, trauma runs deep. And when you are someone who doesn't get to make their choices in life, you end up trying to make the choices of the person you think that you can control, which is oftentimes your offspring. And so, like, end of the day, it's like, I think they had their faults. I think they've, you know, they've gotten their punishments being a child that doesn't really visit home all that often. And they're trying their best, you know. So yeah, I think ultimately I do want to say, like, spread love, not hate, right? Like, the only way I think to ever solve issues like these is to try to reciprocate with more love than they may deserve. But that's how healing starts. That's how healing starts. So yeah, it's one of those shit happens moments. Yeah. You go to therapy, because, like, I think end of the day, one thing I've really, really learned from therapy is that no one can change your anger. No one can change your resentments. End of the day, you just have to shift your perspective. Like, no one can come up to you and tell you how to stop being angry. You have to just one day come to process those feelings yourself and move on. As much as that sucks to hear. Like, I have said to my therapist multiple times, I wish there was a guidebook to feeling resentment, you know? Like, I wish there was a guidebook on how long you were supposed to be angry, when you can stop being angry, and how to start making amends. But there isn't. You have to make that decision for yourself. And I've been trying my best to make that decision for my parents and for my family and stuff, which is actually why I'm going back to visit. Because, you know, I want to give it my best effort, despite the fact that tickets are like freaking $400, dude. I'm out $400 just to go visit my parents. Ugh. Terrible. But, you know, I'm trying my best. And obviously, I'm not here to tell you that you have to do that with your parents if you have a bad relationship with your parents, or if there's other things going on in your life that have feelings of resentment lingering. But I'm trying my best in my personal circumstance to try to make a change, you know, try to break the cycle, if you will. Also, Mule, thank you so much for the 14 months on Twitch. I appreciate it. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Welcome in. Oh, fuck, dude. Is it even worth the $400? I mean, it's not being worth or not, right? Like, it's just my parents wanted to see me. And it just so happens that they're both in America right now at the same time. And so I'm going to go see them, you know? It might end horribly. It might end horribly. Who knows? That's why I'm like, there might be palpable... That's the thing. I grew up in an environment where there was always palpable tension. Always. Like, things were pin needles drop from objects being thrown around, you know? But the fact that... So, for context, ever since I left college, my parents haven't really seen each other. My mom's been doing her own thing in America. My dad's been doing his own thing in China. This is like one of the first times that my dad has willingly gone to America, to the family home, in order to stay with my mom for a while. Like, this is the first time in, like, I would say maybe 6 years. So they were like, you should come home. You know, like, we haven't been a family of 3 in such a long time. I was like, I wonder why, guys. I hope you guys have worked things out better, because I don't want to feel the tension. Random! Hi, Random. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, something might have changed. Again, I don't know their lives. I haven't really talked to my parents in depth
Well, it
for a
certainly
very,
can be
very,
said that
very
we
long
lucked
time.
out having you today, Yena.
So they might
Despite
have,
all
you
of the
know,
struggles
made
you
up with each
faced
other.
and
They
all
might
of the
have had some
hardships
sort of
and the roads that
developments
could have
that
moved you
made them
elsewhere,
more
we
amicable
are
with each
certainly
other.
thankful to have the time to spend
Who
with
knows,
you
you
now.
know? I guess that's why I'm going back home to see what's up. Everyone has their package to carry and everyone needs a different time span to heal. Exactly. I think, like, end of the day, depending on where you are in your, I guess, processing, this might sound like common sense. It might sound kind of like almost annoying to hear. But I promise you, resentment doesn't just disappear. I think you have to actively one day choose to move on from resentment and realize that you can't spend all your time being angry. It's fine to be angry. It's human, you know? But it is something that I think you have to choose to move on from. It certainly can be said that we lucked out having you, Yena. Despite all the struggles you faced, all the hardships, the roads that could have moved you elsewhere, we are certainly thankful to have spent time with you now. I'm also very glad to be here. I'm also very, very grateful to be able to do this, you know? Like, being a streamer is not something many people get to do as a career and as a job and actually have it be somewhat sustainable. So thank you guys for supporting me. Know that, even if you can't monetarily donate and you can't monetarily support, just by being here and like liking the stream, interacting, leaving a comment, it makes a world of difference. Also, if you would so desire, it would mean a great deal to me to watch on both YouTube and on Twitch. You know, give me both of your views. I'm selfish. I want both of them. You can both not forget, but also not live in the past. I think, like, it's definitely something I've come to rationalize with a lot more ever since I hit 30. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It just kind of feels a little bit like something clicked in my brain after I hit 30. But yeah. I don't know. Like, I think back, I've been through some shit, you know? Like, I won't sit here and say that it hasn't been rough. Like, I actually had a conversation with my dad. This is, oh my god. This might, is this too much to share on stream? Is this oversharing? I don't know if this is oversharing. Random, thank you so much for the Twitch sub. I appreciate it. Also, Mule, thank you so much for the gifted. And Vader, thank you for the 50 gifteds on YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Members content a little bit. I won't get into it too much because I think it is a pretty traumatizing experience. But when I was, I think, like maybe 14 years old-ish, I got to go to my first ever convention where I was able to stay at a friend's hotel room. And I went through like the whole process of like, I gave my phone number, like I had like a stupid ass T-Mobile flip phone at the time. And I gave that phone number to all the parents of the other girls who were rooming with me. And I gave all the other girls' phone numbers to my parents and their parents' phone numbers. And like, it was like my first time being able to bring like a cosplay that I had made to a convention. Like, my parents didn't know I was cosplaying, but I made a cosplay in secret, and then I was gonna bring it to a convention. I was gonna cosplay for the first time, and like it was like a really exciting first for me. And then we got to the hotel room, and we got to the actual room itself, and some of the girls who were a bit older than me, they were like 16, 18-ish. Some of the girls had some of their friends over, and those friends were guys. And my dad immediately thought that I was whoring myself out and called me a whore and a prostitute in front of my friends and dragged me out by my hair. And I was like, oh. And yeah, it was pretty embarrassing and a little bit traumatic. But I actually had a conversation with my dad about this recently. Like, I had a full-on, like, I sit-down conversation of, like, did you actually think I was being a prostitute when I was 14 years old? And he straight up told me, yeah, I did. I didn't trust my own daughter. And I was like, you know, that's kind of fucked up, right? And you know what he said? He said, yeah, you're right. That is kind of fucked up. So listen, that's growth, okay? And he apologized. I know like, you can't really change, you know, a situation that severe, right? But he apologized. He recognized that he was wrong. He recognized that he fucked up and that he didn't have trust in me and that was wrong in itself. So like, I think like what I'm trying to get at is I think they're shamefully aware of their faults. Like almost to an extent where it's like they don't even want to talk about it because they don't want to admit that they were able to do something like that terrible. Whoopsie, pedal. But like that's what I mean by I think they've, despite how they may not show it, I think they've done their thinking and they've done their own time of like trying to be better. And again, that's not to say that, you know, if you have a similar situation, I never want to force upon like my own experiences on other people, right? That's not to say that like if you're in a similar situation that you have to forgive your parents or you have to give them kindness or love if you don't feel like they deserve it. End of the day, you know, we are all at different points of our baggage. And if you're not ready for that, that's okay. You might not ever be ready for that, you know? I didn't ever think I was going to be ready to have a conversation with my parents to that degree. Like 5 years ago, I would have been like, nope, I never talked to my parents about this kind of stuff ever. I will simply just pretend like it never happened. It takes 15 years of trauma to change into an inside joke. Oh my god, no, it's so funny because you're actually kind of right about that. It's kind of funny. But my dad is like a chronic gaslighter. Like he'll gaslight over things that like don't even matter. Like, oh, like I told you to bring the charger when he evidently would say, I'm gonna bring the charger or something like that, right? And so I explained to him, I was like, this is what gaslighting is, and it's hurtful. It can hurt people. Like, remember when mom almost tried to throw herself out of the car because she got so frustrated over you telling her that she was incorrect about something? Yeah, it's dangerous. You shouldn't gaslight people. And he was like, oh, I understand now. Oh, that's gaslighting. And then now every time he does it, he's like, don't worry, I'm not doing this on purpose. I know I'm gaslighting now. That was a gaslight. It's so like weird, traumatic humor, but like I find it so funny. He's like, don't worry, I'm not doing it on purpose now. That was a gaslight. I don't think that's better. Okay, I don't know if it's better necessarily, but I think it's fucking hilarious. This time I know I'm doing it. I mean, hey man, it's the first step is recognition, right? A smile. The first step is recognition. Yena, I asked you why you are, but goddamn, I should ask why your dad is. Listen, I don't know. I can't answer that question. I can't even answer the question of why I am. I really want an enamel pin of Yena doing a double. That was a gaslight. gaslight. Sorry. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm not gonna get too much into it. That's my family dynamic, which is why I'm not super excited about going home tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. I'll tell you guys some more stories if stuff happens when I go home. It could be entirely uneventful and just be a regular trip home. Or shit could hit the fan, who knows? We'll see what happens. That was a gaslight. It's gonna be content. New young pup inside joke just dropped. True. New young pup inside joke just dropped, guys. That was a gaslight. Closet stream then? Yes, I'll see you guys from the closet. I feel so awful, but I'm morbidly curious about how it goes for you. I'll let you guys know, don't worry. You guys will be in the know. No worries, no worries. My family drama is now your family drama. You have been kinned into the Youngblood family drama. And now you will know all. Can't believe she's been home for 1 hour. She's already back in the closet. At least you can think this as vacation away from work for a while. Oh no, I'll be working. I'm bringing my laptop. I'm bringing my streaming laptop. I'll be working, don't worry. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. True. What if they're like, have you heard of VTubers? I will simply be like, yeah. What are those? Smile? That was a gaslight. Fair enough. We still do need to send our blood transfusions. Yes, you guys still need to send your blood transfusions to me. Specifically, your plasma transfusions, actually. I just think now about how your dad was like, yeah, I thought my daughter was a whore. And you can be like, yeah, I have thousands of pups. You guys won't believe how many pups I have, man. Something pup maxing? Do we get paid for the plasma? Of course not. In fact, you have to pay me. For every liter of plasma you give me, you also have to give me $500. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke, by the way. Don't actually give me $500. That's a joke. Yeah, I watch them while I work. Yeah, I do. That's actually not a lie. I do watch them while I work sometimes. I was watching Yena play Ranked earlier today. I don't know what it is about Valorant. I really like having Valorant on in the background. So I was watching Yena play Ranked earlier. Oh, Airslaves, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you so much. We got a gifted stuff from Airslaves. Please make sure to say thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Vader, thank you for the gifted sub on Twitch as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Yippee! Goldmet! Can you send me 30k? Yeah, can you send me 30k? What is that? What is that meme from? I know it's from Arknights, but like, what's the context of it? Can you send me 30k? Let's see. Meme. Origin? The meme stems from a GIF or image of the character Perlica, accompanied by the caption of "PayPal me $30,000." What? PayPal me 30k right now. Also, Vader, thank you so much for the 50 gifted on YouTube. I appreciate it. If you got a gifted sub from Vader on YouTube, please make sure to say thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. It's very sweet. Let me log into PayPal. Don't actually... No. If you're gonna PayPal me 30k, if you're actually going to PayPal me 30k, save it for the donathon. How do gifted subs work? You get gifted a sub? I'm not sure if you're asking a question of like, how do they work as in how do you give them, or how does it work as in how do you receive them? If we give you 30k during the donathon would never end. I actually have it set up where... I have it set up where... I should go to my donathon spreadsheet. I have it set up where 350 hours of the donathon will equal $120,000. That's the math on that. So, I promise you, it may last a hot second, but it won't last forever. You get gifted a sub, you have to toggle it on in your options. Oh, do you actually? I didn't know that. Get well soon. Thank you, Peppy Gap. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just for context for Yena, because you didn't see it, people got charged way more by PayPal by accident. Oh, is that where the PayPal me 30k comes from? I see. I see. Give me the sick, boss. I'll tank it. Doesn't work like that. If I give you the sick, we're just gonna both be sick. JP, welcome in. Oh my god, wait, JP. Actually, I don't know if Cheshire is in here. JP, I did... Oh, actually, this is actually good news for the Young Pups as well. I did get approval from management that if you guys host, like, a Young Pup off-kai meet and greet... Or not meet and greet, I guess, like a meetup. If you guys host a Young Pup off-kai meetup, and you guys can provide the equipment for the roaming robot slash, like, my appearance there, I can actually be there. I can be there. I can join. And additionally, for the Young Pup that was talking about having me at their wedding, I also got approval for that. So, get me an iPad, give me a decent set of, I guess, microphone? Set of microphone? Give me a nice, decent microphone. I'll be there. We made this roaming robot in a cave with a box of cardboard. Yeah, if you guys want to set up if you guys actually want to make this happen and you guys want to set up a thread in the fan Discord, we're throwing you on OTG rig more now. Yay! Yippee! I loved being on the OTG rig. It was awesome. But yeah, if you guys want to organize this on a thread in the fan Discord, feel free to do so, and I'll go ahead and ping in management. They just wanted to be in the know of what was happening, but they did give me approval on both things, so. If we make a roaming robot that's like a Young Pup, would that work? Yeah, I mean, anything works as long as, you know, you can get connection, you can, you know, get it to work on your own accord, but like genuinely anything works. The Chroma Discord or the fan Discord? The Chroma Discord, the Chroma Discord. I'm not in the fan Discord. Yeah, for context, the Young Pups were asking a while back about doing a Young Pup meetup at Offkai, and then having me, Yena Youngblood, also be at the Young Pup meetup in, like, virtual form. And I thought it was a really fun idea, because then I could actually, like, interact with you guys a bit more than just, you know, the 2-minute meet and greet time that you'll have individually. But yeah, originally it was kind of up in the air because I wasn't really sure if it was gonna be allowed, since I wasn't sure how management felt about kind of pseudo-formally organizing a fan meetup. But yeah, they gave me approval. And for additional context, in the same vein, another young pup is getting married later on this year. And they asked if I could attend their wedding. And so I asked management, hey, can I attend my fan's wedding? And they said, as long as I'm comfortable, yes, I can. He's gonna be an unk pup? No, she actually. She is going to be an unk pup. She is getting married. Boss, did you want to set a wildfire charms I'm having made for meetup at Offka? Yes, I would love that. I saw the one that was being made of me already in the chat. I just didn't respond because I forgot and I was tired when I saw it. I just imagine get like an iPad and hire a buff cosplayer person to attach iPad like a strap-on vest. And she's all set. Yeah, I mean, hey man, whatever works. You mean aunt pup? No. Unk is a state of mind. Unk is a state of mind. Yena just rolling around at the wedding, no context to anyone grabbing a slice of cake. It'd be fucking hilarious, dude. Grim Senpai, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you feel better soon, Yena. Thank you, Mr. Tony Pizza. I appreciate it. Thank you. Will do, boss. Might be able to get the artist to keep it in the regular stock for sales. Oh, really? That'd be awesome. Yeah, Unk transcends gender. Unk is a mindset. Just like how being white is a mindset, apparently. Dude, someone was like... Someone's comment on my Twitter post was so funny, dude. Someone was like, I know you photoshopped that accent. You can't fool me. Someone else was like, don't be fooled. Yena Youngblood learned how to speak Chinese just for this bit. Yena, would you be my uncle? You know what? I would gladly be your uncle. I'm super happy to be your uncle. Invite me to the family gathering. I can make bad dad jokes at the family gathering. So how do you know the bride and the groom, Yena, huh? No. I'll be like, actually, this is my first time seeing them in real life. I've never seen them ever. I only know them by a username. Crazy stuff, man. Yena, can I have you meet my parents? You know what? Why not? If you bring your parents to the stream, I will say hi to them. I'm happy to say hi to your parents. Can I call you Cousin Yena? No. I'm only uncle. I will be uncle and nothing else. She has the most atrocious use. Luckily, no. Luckily, Cheshire has a very normal username. Yena definitely gives off unmarried aunt but living with her very good friend for 20 years energy. Listen, I think there's no point in getting married personally. I think I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you if you do get married. In fact, I want my pups to get married so I can attend your weddings. But I don't personally see a point in getting married. I mean, like, if you like someone and you enjoy spending time with them, maybe you could get court married for the tax benefits. But marriages are expensive, man. In this economy, when you can't even afford a house, you're gonna get a freaking marriage? Dude, I had a friend who recently got married. And their wedding, you won't believe this, it cost $100,000. The venue itself was $40K. For a night. A night! What? What? Insane! Like, what? Why? Why would you? Why? Why would you not spend that on, like, paying off your mortgage? You know? PayPal her $40K. Guys, PayPal me $30K for my wedding venue. Yena would be a wonderful aunt. I think I would give some wisdom. I think I would give some mad wisdom, you know? Bryce, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Parents might not understand anime girl on the internet, but they just smile and be supportive. Hey man, I assume if you're having me at your wedding, that you probably have explained to your parents already that you're having me at your wedding. At least I hope so. I don't want to start a family conflict, but I can think of so many cooler, useful things to do rather than having than have a kind of fancy house for a night. I agree. Like having a permanent fancy house for your life. That would be a great investment. I would rather invest that kind of money. That's how you know my young pups are freaking goated with the sauce. Listen, this is how you know when you have young pups in chat being like, I would invest this in my 401k. That's how you know that I've cultivated a great community. Invest in your 401k. Invest in your Roth IRA. Buy the S&P 500. Get stocks. It's like 6 figures for a good internet for each day of a convention. Wait, really? Is it actually? I literally attended a friend's wedding, which was officiated by a notary in his apartment. Just me, my sister, my dad as guests. That's really cute. That's really sweet. I kind of like that. It's just like a little party. Actually, one of my donathon goals, my donathon goal for $2,500, which is happening next month, by the way, if you guys want to spend a lot of time with me. I will be doing I'm assuming it's going to be a very long donathon, starting on March 13th, so about a month from now, actually. But the goal for 2,500 is I get officially licensed as a wedding officiant so that I can actually do weddings. And then I can make the joke, hire me for weddings. Not a joke. It won't be a bit anymore. I can actually officiate people. You know what? I think my mom would actually like you. Let me send her a link. That's right. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your dog. Tell your cats. Tell your dog and cat about Yena Youngblood. Because surely that's exactly what they want to know about. My fiance and I are basically having a backyard wedding for money for a honeymoon. Okay, I've actually thought about like what I'd want to do for my wedding before. And I kind of want to do a D&D campaign. I know that sounds a little ambitious, but the idea is that it's just like a freaking, like a role-play D&D campaign where like the campaign is like saving the princess or something like that. Or like something along those lines where all the guests are different characters or NPCs and they have to play a role. Instructions unclear. My dog is confused. Can you be the MC at my wedding? I would love to be the MC at your wedding. I would absolutely love to be the MC at your wedding. Don't even start. I would be there in 10 seconds flat. Just pinged you in a new thread for planning the meetup, boss. Figured I'd let you know. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. That'd be cool as fuck. Who would DM? I would DM. So the idea is that like, okay, so like if I say married a guy, right? Or married a girl, I would DM and that person would be like the adventurer, the main adventurer. And I would be the DM. And then all of our friends and family would be, well, probably just friends actually, because I don't think my parents would be roped into this. But like all the friends and family, or just friends, would be like different NPCs or different adventuring characters with or like the best man or the best woman or something like that would be like the accompanying travelers or the accompanying adventurers. And then the goal is to like go through this adventure to get to me. And I would be like either the final boss or like the princess in the tower kind of deal, you know? Then being at the altar and it's like those awkward cutscenes where everyone is there and it just looks weird because it makes no sense for the NPCs to be around. each other. Yeah. Even if you're a guy, you too can become wife if you try hard enough. Yena's spouse would be wifed. Exactly, indeed. That's what Narissa's new song is all about. If you try hard enough, anyone can be a wife. You too can also be wifed. You got the okay for the wedding? I did get the okay for the wedding, yes. So, why did you kill off my best man? It had to be done for the lore. For the dramaticism. By the way, are you gonna release a new song anytime soon? I'm gonna be so real, guys. I've been, like, recording for 6 different projects that are all not gonna be released on my channel. I have a few covers in mind, but I haven't recorded them yet. Smile. Can I be Yena's wife? You can be my wife. Sure. All young pups can become Yena Youngblood wife. But just know that you will have to do the cooking and the cleaning. So much cooking? More so just like a lot of events. Which honestly is kind of wrecking me right now because... Oh man. It's kind of wrecking me right now because, as you guys can hear, my voice isn't the best right now. Cooking easy, cleaning hard? It's okay, I can teach you how to clean. I did a lot of cleaning back in my day. I will put on the maid dress for Yena. Good. Good. That's what I expect. Polycule drama time! True! Menagerie, thank you so much for the 13 months. I appreciate it. 13 months of being Youngblood wife. Indeed. Cooking and cleaning, such a good deal. Yeah, I'll take care of the housing one day. I'll get a house eventually, guys. I make cookies and cinnamon rolls a lot. Ooh, cinnamon rolls are so good. I feel like cinnamon rolls are such an underrated dessert. They're so yummy. I love cinnamon rolls. Yeah, cinnamon rolls are good. The Real Housewives of New York City. New York City is crazy. Yo, someone write that down. The Real Housewives of New York City is insane, dude. Hi, Envy. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay tonight. I'm doing okay. I'm not doing too bad. I could be doing worse. Definitely sick, but not doing terrible. I want to ask you if it'd be funny if the meetup had a specific attire, like we should all wear a maid outfit or like dog/pup ears. That would be so cute. That would be so cute. If everyone had hyena ears, oh my god. I wish I had enough time to make like a hat that had like a young pup hat that had like young pup ears on it. I don't think we would have enough time to produce something like that. I will be wearing a scout cosplay. Take it or leave it. Yock Sags Heavy. True, we do have the Yock Sags Heavy hat. The pup ears would be very cute. Oh, excuse me. Is that official merch? The Yock hat? No. My Yock Sags Heavy is not official merch. That is merch made by that is merch made by JP. I actually don't know. I don't know if JP's still here. There's a pup named JP, and he made these hats that say my Yock Sags Heavy last year. And there was a bunch of young pups wearing them around Offkai. I was thinking about, oh, my Yock Sags Heavy hats 2.0? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. JP is offering to make more this year. People want them. Yeah, if you guys actually, there's a lot of, if you guys are going to Offkai, there's a lot of planning happening within the Chroma Shift Discord for Offkai participants. So if you guys are going physically and don't have a group to hang out with yet, I'm sure the young pups would be happy to take you under their wing. And there's a lot of various plans happening in there for like both the meetup and also for merchandise and stuff like that. So if you are interested in coming to Offkai and you don't really have a group to hang out with yet, there is a group planning the Offkai trip in the Chroma Shift Discord if you would like to join. Oh, it is, yes, the planning thread is locked in members chat. That is true. I forgot about that. Echo Wolf, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, for Young Pups going to Offkai this year, actually, I can't say much yet because I don't think I have clearance to do so, but just know that this is a very good year for Young Pups at Offkai. This is a very good year if you're going to Offkai. Like, if you were to go to Offkai any year as a Young Pup, I would say go this year. I'm planning a pup Airbnb for people to stay in. Oh, really? That's so sweet. That's awesome. I know we're planning an extra day just to have some fun. Wait, what? That's so sweet. I love that. I hope you guys have a great time. Aww. Wait, I know. Broke being a member of the Polycule because you love multiple people. Woke being a member of the Polycule for Netflix, unlimited zero storage, and a shared working car. True. True facts. I guess I'll die of FOMO. No! It's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I only learned recently that this was going to be a very good year for young pups. I can't say anything yet. You know that one L meme where he's like, no, I have to be quiet. What is it called? I have to hold it in. No, I can't laugh yet. I have to hold it in. That has been me ever since finding out about this information. Toft affected. I heard indeed. Are you saying this is the year of the hyena? I sure hope so, man. I feel like I went through a lot of stuff last year. I don't want to get sick anymore. I want to be able to make content without interruption. So I'm hoping this is the year where I get to make content without interruption. I'm already on the flow, though. I don't know if you guys realized, I've been posting a lot more shorts recently. I'm trying to do more shorts content. I'm trying to do more long-form content. So more Yena content coming soon. This is the year where I'm trying to operate a more steady speed of output and not just have one video every so often. By the way, can anyone see messages from me? Yes, I can see your messages. I see them. You are not shadow banned. Although YouTube has been a bit weird recently. I went to some chats of like some friends and like I would type a message and I'm a moderator in their chat, you know? Like I would type a message, it would show up and then I would refresh the page and then it'd be gone. And I'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd type another message and then they would show up like for real, like on their screen, on their chat screen. Something strange. Something has been happening on YouTube end. Spaghetti coded chats, man. Everyone go to Offkai. We're trying to make it the best one yet. Rev, are you an Offkai staff? Rob has been over here being like OTG, Offkai. I'm everywhere, man. Oh my goodness. This guy's in the walls. For some reason, I'm shadow banned in some chats, but not others. I might be shadow banned here. I see you. JT Bomb. I do see you in my chat. YouTube has been a bit wonky recently, though. I have noticed chats are being a bit strange. On one hand, I would really love to go. I've already got one big trip this year. That's fair. I mean, listen, it's expensive to travel. The economy's rough right now. I don't expect anyone to come to a convention just specifically to come see me. But for those who are going, just, yeah, get excited. I'm also really excited for this year. I think it's going to be really, really cool. I'm so hyped this year. I got plans this off, Kai, for the Young Pops. Really? What plans? Can I know? I would love to know. Smile, smile. Tell me. I want to know. East Coast never wins. I'm sorry, Roberto. I'm very sorry. I hope we can do an East Coast con at some point, maybe like this next year. It would be nice. I volunteer for a lot of cons, but all the time sync. Oh, trust me, I understand. I used to volunteer for conventions too. Back when I still lived on the East Coast, I volunteered pretty frequently for Katsucon and Otakon. But yeah, man. I'll be staff at... Wait, what? You'll be staff at Off-Guard this year? Huh? What? Wait, really? Oh my god, congrats, Cryptic. What the heck? That's so cool. M. Oshi this year. We finally got a Midwest VTuber con. Oh, really? I'm still holding out for some chroma shift at Oshi Uplink or Anime North. No, I have to hold it in. I can't laugh yet. That's all I'll say from the information that I know. We got a pup on the inside, man. That's crazy. If you ever see someone at a meet and greet with a shirt that says, "Have you seen this white woman with a zoomed in photo of you?" You know, wait, no way! What? Did you actually get a shirt freaking made of me for what? Hey guys, you guys know you should put up around Off-Kai this year. You guys should put up, have you seen this white woman with a picture of Yena Youngblood? Now you have. A-Sen appearance? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one personally. Yeah, put those flyers up around Off-Kai. Ready to take over another BJ's Brewhouse this year, guys? I want another video of you guys doing of JP doing the Wotage, and then all you guys like breaking the orange glow sticks. That was so cool. Whoa, kanpai! Exactly. I'm debating on getting it on a t-shirt or a hoodie before I have it made. Ooh, I feel like if you're going to Off-Kai, probably a t-shirt. I feel like a hoodie is going to be really, really hot. Because Off-Kai's happening a month later now. It's going to be like the heat of... It's going to be like the heat of summer, basically. So I don't know if you'd want to have a hoodie. First time in a BJ's, I've been thinking about it ever since. Best meal of my life? Really? Aw. You know, it's the company that you spend it with that makes it so good. I always find myself enjoying places so much better, even if it's not like quote-unquote that good, if there's good company. There's this one really shitty hot pot place in New York called 99 Favors. 99 flavors? 98 flavors? There's like a bunch of different ones. And they're all called different things. And it's like your generic run-of-the-mill hot pot. I have so many good memories with 99 Favors that it's just like, it's just good. It's nostalgic, you know? Off-Kai West Coast, I'll be wearing it at East Coast cons, which would make it funnier since you aren't there. Amazing. Thank you. You should get a QR code on the back too. You want to see this white woman in action? Scan my QR code. You know what'll keep you cool? A Yena Youngblood birthday shirt from the Chroma Shift store. Yeah, that isn't available anymore, but yes, it would keep you cool indeed. I'm debating personalized dog tags for all the young pups to take as soon as you. What? That's so cute. What the heck? That would be adorable. Oh, what the heck, guys? That sounds so cute. You guys are so sweet. I love my community. I think everyone's so sweet in here. That would be really damn cute, though. Personalized dog tags. Fun fact, in the Anime Expo BJs during Anime Expo, they offered light sticks in their half yards, which presumed that's because we did it at AX 2024 and they appropriated. No way! Really? That's kind of crazy. Dude, you got appropriated by blowjobs. That's insane. Wow. I think YouTube doesn't like me talking about summer temperatures of the city Offkai is in. Really? Did it get blocked? Oh, certain locations might be blocked. That might be what's happening. Because there are certain phrases that are blocked by just management as to prevent doxing information, I think. They stole our thing. That's crazy, dude. You got stolen from blowjobs. Insane. By BJ's. Also, it was Yard House, aka Yasho. Oh, it was not VJ's? Yeah, VJ's has respect. True. BJ's got respect. Yard House don't got respect. I will say, due to the city location, it might not be as hot as cities located more inland. I do know that the place that Offkai is located in is like a lot cooler than like the rest of the West Coast because it's like by a bay, right? But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hot, I think. Last year was pretty warm. I do remember basically never needing a jacket last year at Offkai, so. Shout out to the VJ staff for mad dogging me the whole— Wait, what happened? Why were they dogging you? Bay Area. That sounds so edgy. The Bay Area. Yeah, I'm from the Bay. I've been spending too much time with the nephews. You said down by the bay and it was like sleeper agent activation. Wait, why? Boss, I need to go to sleep. Good night, Paprika. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care, take care. The Bay Harbor Butcher. The what? The who? Who's that? Aw, man. You know, I should get some more water. Ran out of water a while ago. I should end stream, actually. Get some food. I just saw that water redeem and I was like, ah, yes. My empty water bottle. She doesn't know? I don't know. What am I supposed to know? What the hell are you in here to do? Raph has been here for like a super long time. So long that I had to ask if he was Offkai staff. Oh, how it be. The Spider-Man meme. Get food before your ADHD decides your stomach hurts from hunger. True. Boss, would you want a poster signed by a bunch of young pups at the Offkai meetup? Oh, I would love one! What the heck? I would love that. Hopefully, I'm hoping that there's gonna be a new Yena Youngblood print at Offkai. Because I'm trying to start a Yena Youngblood corner. With like photos, not photos, like prints and stuff like that. So I'm hoping there's gonna be a new Yena Youngblood print or something at Offkai. That'd be great. That would be awesome sauce. JP and I did Walter. Oh, that was you! Oh yes, I do remember. Yes. We can do another flag. Another one? Doesn't Paperback already have one? Oh, I mean, you guys could put something else on the flag. You guys can make a Chinese Yena Youngblood flag. It'll be like freaking the UN at the meetup. You guys can have both the American Yena Youngblood flag and the Chinese Yena Youngblood flag. If you're curious about Down by the Bay, Google Down by the Bay song. Oh, is it like a children's song? I haven't heard of it myself, but if it's like a children's song, I would understand why you would be very tired of it. Yes, I understand. I was so freaking annoyed by the dancing cactus that one of my friend's child had, because I was on child duty since they had to clean the kitchen, and he just kept playing the dancing cactus, and I was like, oh, please stop. What would a Chinese Yena flag? Just Yena Youngblood, but like against the Chinese flag. Just the standard PNG of Yena Youngblood, but the backdrop is the Chinese flag. Someone should show up with a third country Yena flag. Just Canada. Yeah, someone showed up with a Canadian Yena Youngblood flag. Just because the colors match. That'll surely confuse everyone. That'd be pretty funny though. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here for today. It was fun yapping with you guys. I feel like it's been a hot second since we have a yap stream. Thank you guys for yapping. Thank you guys for sticking around while I've been a little sick. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'll be able to stream for these next few days because, as you guys know, I will be traveling back to my old family home. So if you guys don't see me, it's probably because I can't find time to stream. But if I can find time to stream, I will let you guys know through, you know, waiting room, Twitter, all that good stuff. Discord will also give an announcement and such. But yeah, I'll call it here for tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I appreciate it as always. Thank you for the support. And thank you for bearing with me while I've been sick. I know this happens like once, it feels every other day, but I'm trying my best to get better, I promise. I'm trying my best. It's just hard. But yes, if I don't see you guys for the rest of this weekend, we will resume normal activities on Monday. I will be getting back on Sunday evening. So we'll resume normal activities on Monday. And yeah, we'll be back in business hopefully, and I won't get sick from the plane. Knock on wood. Smile. But thank you guys so much for joining in today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, as always. Thank you for the support, for everyone who membershiped and everyone who gifted and donated and all that good stuff. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care. Be well. I will catch you guys next week for our next adventure. But for now, we'll call it an evening and go raid out. Let's see who we should raid out to here. Who have we not raided in a hot second? Whoa. Have we raided Nana recently? I don't think we raided Nana recently. I think the last time I raided Nana was during the Minecraft streams. Let's go raid Nana. Does Nana have a twitch.tv? Nana Asteria. Nana not have a Twitch? Oh, she does have a Twitch. Oh, but she's not live on her Twitch. Oh god, Jesus. Alrighty, gamers. We'll raid Nana on YouTube, and then we'll raid. Let's see who we can raid on Twitch. Let's raid. Let's raid Daya, I guess. Yeah, let's read Dia on Twitch. Okay. La 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 la. Let me set this up on YouTube and on Twitch. Here we go. Alrighty. Okay, cool. We're all set up. Thank you guys so much for joining in tonight. I really appreciate it. I am always so grateful for y'all's support and y'all being here. So thank you. As always, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and I will catch you guys next week for our next adventure. Bye now. Bye everyone. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.